Aren't they wonderful? I just love them. Okay. Lastly, I'd like to invite Karen Smith back up to the stage. We're going to bust some nutrition myths together, testing your knowledge to see what you know, and then revealing what the truth is. So let's get started. Karen's coming back up, and then you guys get to taste some yummy food. Okay, so myth or fact? This is a question for you guys. A plant-based diet provides a sufficient amount of protein when enough calories are consumed. If you think it's a myth, raise your hand. Okay, if you think it's a fact, raise your hand. Very good. Very good. It is a fact. So as long as you're eating enough of these power plate food groups, you're getting enough protein. And we've kind of hit that point home several times. So we'll keep going on that one. Yeah, I think it's click. All right, Karen, read the next one. We'll just do this. All right. Okay, how about athletes need meat to get enough protein? Who thinks that's a myth? Who thinks it's a fact? Nobody. All right, go to the next one. As Maggie said, if you're eating enough plant-based foods, you're getting enough calories, you're getting enough protein. It's not a concern. Vegans are the only ones who need to supplement with vitamin B12. You think it's a myth? Okay. Anyone think it's a fact? All right. You guys are so smart. This is a myth. The reason is because there's actually several groups of people who need to supplement with vitamin B12. One, if you're on metformin, which is like a very commonly prescribed diabetes medication, it interferes with your ability to absorb B12. Also, if you're over the age of 50, you generally don't absorb it as well, so you might need B12. If you've had any kind of like gastric bypass surgery, depending on where that was in your GI tract, you might not absorb that vitamin anymore. So there's multiple reasons. Join the club and just supplement with vitamin B12. All right. Calcium in broccoli is better absorbed than the calcium found in skim milk. Who thinks that is a myth? All right. Who thinks it's a fact? Everybody. Yes. Yeah, so actually the calcium that's in plant-based foods is much better absorbed than the calcium found in dairy products. I think it's about like 64% of the calcium in broccoli is absorbed, whereas like 30% of the calcium in skim or any kind of milk is absorbed. So that's really cool. Okay. Next one. Soy is not safe for men or women. Is this a myth? Is it a fact? All right, we've got a myth. It's good for men or women. And so, but the truth is, like, you guys know this information, but many people don't, and they're gonna ask you that. So I want you to be like really sure of what you know, and be able to explain that to your friends and family, that if they want to know, then you have an answer for them, right? Okay. Oh, good one. All right, myth or fact? A ketogenic diet is a healthy diet for weight loss. Who thinks that's a myth? Who thinks it's a fact? The key word here, oh, I see one hand in the back. The key word here is healthy diet for weight loss. So, yeah, that's an absolute myth. So the keto diet is a diet, who's familiar with the keto diet? It's very, very high in fat. And so how do you get fat in your diet? Meat, dairy, oils, right? Like we're talking about people mixing butter in their coffee in the morning, or maybe coconut oil. Does that sound healthy? Not even sure how that promotes weight loss, but no. The short answer is it is not a healthy diet for weight loss or anything. Mm-hmm. And can increase your risk for diabetes and different types of prostate cancer too. Basically, I tell people, if you want to increase your risk of death, dying of all causes, do a keto diet. Who wants to do that? She's great. Okay. Kidney beans have more iron per gram than beef. Is this a myth? Is it a fact? Good job. They sure do. But again, a lot of people don't know this. This is good. I'm glad we're reviewing. Okay. Next one. Oh, a vegan diet is safe for all stages of life. So whether you are a child, a pregnant woman, you're breastfeeding, you are 30 years old, 50 years old, 90 years old, can you eat a vegan diet and be healthy? Who thinks that's true?
Anyone think that's false? So if you're a newborn, what should you be consuming? Breast milk, absolutely. So, but yes.
And this is especially important too because even the medical community at large isn't really quite sure how to answer that question. You have different organizations like the American Heart Association saying like maybe we shouldn't be doing this, but it's based on research that's funded by dairy industry and meat industry, and that's not good. So, but the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics does say that it is safe for all stages of life, and many research studies show this too. So. There's lots of healthy vegan babies out there and pregnant moms. Okay, salads are the only option available when dining out that are vegan. Myth? Myth. Good job, guys. But yeah, that's good. Where did you go last night, Karen? Where'd you guys go?
Oh, we went to Rasa Sayang. Who's tried that amazing Malaysian restaurant that's right in Independence Mall off Concord Pike? Delicious. We had how many? We shared how many entrees? 6 vegan entrees at least are on their menu. So none of them were salads. Tofu, rice dishes, noodle dishes, vegetable-based dishes, you name it, they had it. So
yeah, and we're not hating on salads. Salads are great. You should eat them. But there's more than salads that you can eat. So that's exciting. Don't hate salads. So I think it was in Game Changers, they were saying there's like 22,000 species of plants and only like a very small amount of different animal-based foods. So really the variety is out there. It's exciting stuff. Okay, did I read the last one or was that you? I don't know. I'll go for it again. I have to cook at least 4 hours a day if I go vegan. I think some of you might think that's true. All right, we know this is a myth. If you want to, you can, but you don't have to. All right, especially if you get some good knife skills, you're going to learn how to chop those vegetables a lot faster and way safer. You should have a sharp knife. Okay, go next.
Oh, I can't eat any of my favorite foods anymore, like pizza, lasagna, tacos, because I'm vegan. Is that a myth? Yeah, I guess I still eat all of those foods, and they're just plant-based versions of them. So whatever food that you like, there's a plant-based version of it, especially now. Like you go to the grocery store, if you've never walked down the natural food aisle or the refrigerated section where they have non-dairy milks and cheeses and meats, like there are tons of options that you can explore. And have whatever food that you like in a plant-based way.
What are some of your favorite pizza toppings, Karen?
All the veggies, tomatoes, mushrooms, absolutely all kinds of mushrooms, peppers, onions, olives, no cheese or a plant-based cheese, and the sauce.
There's a restaurant I really like to go to in the DC area where they put like a balsamic drizzle on top. That's really fun, or fresh basil. So it's very flavorful. All right. Non-vegans don't eat vegan meals. Myth or fact? Is it a myth? Yeah, good. Okay, so this is a good thing to clarify because my mom, for example, I love her, but she's afraid to serve a vegan meal when people come over because she's afraid they're gonna miss something. But the truth is, if you just make a really good meal, there's nothing they're gonna miss. They're gonna enjoy that food. And let's think about this too. Like, what are some naturally vegan meals that people have oftentimes? Rice and beans. Yeah, very good. Cereals, if they're using, a lot of people are using a non-dairy milk anyway, so that's vegan. They don't even know it. So naturally, there's people out there who don't know that they're eating vegan meals. They don't even have to know that. Just serve them the really good food, and they're going to enjoy it, and you're going to keep them healthy.
Oh, bananas and potatoes are healthful despite being high in carbohydrates. Who thinks that's true? Does anybody think that's false? Where are my banana haters? I got lots of banana haters in my classes. And yeah, as Dr. Bernard said, you can eat all the fruit that you want. If you have diabetes or not, it's been tested. The research shows that more fruit equals better health outcomes.
And the reason people often think potatoes are not healthy is not the potato itself, it's what you're doing to the potato. Are we frying it? We're throwing it into French fries, we're putting sour cream and cheese on top. So that's where the danger comes, because you're introducing fat and animal products to it. But potatoes and bananas are really high in potassium and fiber, they're naturally low in fat. So in and of themselves, they're really healthy foods for us. Just be careful what you do to them. Okay. The strongest man alive in the world is vegan. Is this a myth or a fact? Yeah, it is. And he's there with Neil.
Yeah, and the only U.S. Olympic weightlifter who made the team to compete in the last Olympics is vegan as well.
Very cool. Okay.
All right, a vegan diet can easily be cheaper than an animal-based diet. Is that true? Who thinks that's true? Yeah, it's one of my favorite parts. I know my family saves money because beans, lentils, rice, most of your whole grains are very inexpensive. You might spend a little bit more buying produce, but it all works itself out. There's actually a study to show that on average, when you transition to a plant-based diet and you're focusing on those whole foods, not a lot of processed foods, that you can save an average of $750 a year.
That's incredible. I know I want to save that much money. All right. So, you all passed the quiz. Good job.